So you want to build a stronger brain and you want to raise your IQ. You can do it via exercise, specifically cardio. Strength training has some benefits, but the data on cardiovascular activity is so much more powerful, a lot faster, and more effective than strength training in growing your brain and raising your IQ. Hi, I'm Dr. Sarah Zaldivar, and I specialize in helping you raising your baseline dopamine levels. I managed to do that myself to lose 30 pounds and maintain it over years. I've also taught for decades at the University of Miami, Miami-Dade College, and the American College of Sports Medicine. All right, check this out. Exercise training increased hippocampal volume. The hippocampus is the part of your brain. It's part of the limbic system, so that's the most ancient part of the brain, and it involves a lot of functions, including memory and learning. So exercise training increased the hippocampal volume by 2%, effectively reversing age-related loss in volume by 1 to 2 years. This is the study in 2011. This is really powerful data because normally as we get older, our brains start to shrink. And so we start suffering cognitive decline. But with exercise, not only can you reverse that, but you can actually have a stronger, more powerful brain as compared to when you were younger. And then this is the hippocampus. You can see it here. And you can see another study showed that vigorous workouts increased fluid intelligence. Fluid intelligence is the kind of intelligence that does not rely on things that you have learned. There are two types of intelligence: crystallized intelligence, which is learning something from a book or a podcast and then applying it. And then fluid intelligence is coming up with a new solution to a problem that does not rely on things you have learned in the past. So, vigorous workouts in the study increased fluid intelligence by 19.5%. This is a huge increase, and it is very powerful if you are trying to solve problems that are very difficult to crack. So, if you're an entrepreneur or you have multiple complex health struggles that nobody has helped you figure out. And so it's really critical that you improve your fluid intelligence so that you can come up with a solution that has not been done before. In this specific study, it was done with Air Force airmen. The sample size was 148 men, and they participated in 12 weeks. So that's 3 months of an exercise program that combined strength training, gym workouts, and high intensity interval training. So basically, things like sprints. So the faster you can run, the more powerful those effects are going to be. After just 3 months, the researchers found that on average, fluid intelligence scores increased by 19.5% after kickstarting this exercise regimen. And that's just in 3 months. Now, imagine if you keep doing it and you keep getting faster and stronger after what's going to happen after 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years. I mean, you're essentially limitless at that point. So yeah, there you have it. A couple of quick inspirational studies to give you a little bit of motivation because we just passed Quitter's Day. Quitter's Day happens the second Friday of every January. This is where most people give up on their fitness goals and New Year's resolutions. And so maybe this little inspirational tidbit helps you get through that. You can also improve your motivation levels, by the way, by working out, and that's how you can raise your baseline dopamine, right? The more you work out, the faster you get, the stronger you get. So the more weights you can lift, the higher you can raise your baseline dopamine levels, which means you've increased your pain threshold, which also means that you've increased your motivation levels. The higher your baseline dopamine equals more motivation and less cravings. So check out more of my videos, but I am going to end it here. If you enjoyed this kind of content, make sure you let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing, and hitting that little notification bell icon so YouTube alerts you every time I post a new video. And if you found this information helpful, make sure you share it with your friends and family.